Hello, welcome to Sunflower Auction. This is Greg Pfister, owner and auctioneer. I'm going to be giving you a video preview of our doll auction, which features both new in box Barbies and antique and vintage dolls, taking place on Saturday, March 25th, 2023 in Overland Park, Kansas. You can attend the auction in person, or you can bid using our absentee bid form, which is available on the website. I'm starting here at the front of the room with our, what I'm going to call our $1,000 Barbie table. So there's the top 7 lots, I believe, in the sale, as far as the Barbies are concerned, are right here. Just incredible. We actually have 2 Marie Antoinettes, 1 in a sealed shipper. We have the Queen Elizabeth, the Châtain, the Violet, of course, the Italian Silkstone, and then one of the Russian Silkstones. So 7 incredible Barbies here, but let me spin around here, give you a glimpse of what else you're in store for if you come to the auction. This room is probably as full as we've ever had it with dolls. I'm speaking to you on Thursday evening, spent an 8-hour day with the crew, unpacking everything, and we are still not even completely unpacked. So just an incredible volume of dolls. Kind of surprised me a little bit more than I was thinking. These Barbie lots, I think there's 400 and some Barbie lots, but I really could have been double that. As you'll see from the catalog, which is available on the website, these Barbie lots are as packed as I have ever produced for the auction. Of course, there'll be a lot of good single dolls too, but these lots are just fantastic, as you probably have seen. We've grouped them by like items, lots of complete sets, but I just want to tell you guys, we've had some good condition Barbies in the past. These are a step above what we've ever seen. Literally, the owner of these bought these. I'm not sure if they worked at some type of retail store, but literally these were just packed away from the moment of purchase. These were not even displayed. If you read through the catalog, I can't tell you how many lots have the original shipper, how many, there's a couple dozen sealed shippers, meaning they were never opened. Lots and lots of factory sealed Barbies, meaning they're in that tissue paper you can see there, or a plastic wrap of some kind. There's like factory packs, like that pack of 4 Silkstones even. Just an incredible job. They were wrapped and packed individually when we obtained them. I've really never seen a care for Barbies like this collection represents. Just incredible. So I will start. So we're going to sell in catalog order. And then there is some uncatalogued Barbies, which we are just announcing here in this video. These are just empty shippers, which we're going to maybe hopefully match up. But lot 1 is right there, and then we kind of continue through. I'll try to walk with you. There are rare variations, like the Ireland dolls even. You've got that platinum edition. You've got 2 of those in the sale. Unbelievable. The Silkstone, I think there's 2 wardrobes, 1 factory sealed even. Lots and lots of Bob Mackie, lots of porcelain dolls, lots of ones where there's all different skin tones, where they have all 3 of them. Some of these are so high they're hard to even see in, but a lot of these lots we're selling 10, 20 dolls at once. I was going to point out on the holiday Barbies, these are the best condition holiday Barbies we've ever seen. A lot of times those plastic tops will fall off and whatnot. These have never even been touched. And but that's going to be the case for almost all of these. I mean, if you're a Barbie collector, you know what I'm talking about. And we've also added, like those 2 weren't even in the catalog, so there's going to be a bunch of lots where we've even found more and added to these giant lots as they already are. Dolls of the World. I mean, this is just an incredible lot. The Nutcracker. I don't know if it's the full set, but It's got quite a few pieces. Snuck in some Hallmark ornaments. These are mostly Barbies, few non-Barbies. So, a set like this, she's going to have all the skin tone variations, all the different years, going to be complete sets. 2 full sets of the lounge kitties. Real nice condition on the boxes there. Lots and lots of shippers. This is probably more shippers than we've ever had in all the Barbie sales. And it's all at this one sale on Saturday, March 25th, 2023. Start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the Barbies will probably take us about, I'm going to say, probably about 4 hours to sell everything. So we'll have a lunch being brought in like normal. So we may just sell through the Barbies, then take the lunch break. We'll see how it goes. Of course, we got all 3 of the Fabergés. Got that hard to find Coke one, soda fountain. So these in here, these are factory sealed shippers. Just amazing. Got a nice Star Wars lot crept in there, that complete Cantina band set. There's another one of those platinum label Irish dolls. Of course, this complete sets of the portraits. Bunch of Kellys. Silkstone's coming up here in a minute. Like for instance on Ferrari, we don't just sell you one like maybe we would have in the past. No, you've got 3 Ferrari dolls all in one lot. So we have just really jam-packed these lots. I knew I wanted to do some antique and vintage dolls. That's kind of why I did it this way. So roughly half the auction will be Barbies. The second half of the sale will be the antique and vintage. We've actually broken it into 3 sessions, as you'll see on the website. And then we do have some uncatalogued dolls of both types. It'll be at the end. We'll keep all the Barbies though in the first half of the sale. So we probably have, I don't know, close to 100 Silkstones. So we start those kind of in here. There were a few earlier, but tried to keep most of them together here. So a lot of these are, like you can see, they're in the original packaging, the original shrink wrap, the original tissue paper. These have never been opened. So I know that's real important for collectors, but just to show you, I mean, we have so many Silkstones in this sale, they're just stacked on top of each other. That's kind of how it's going to roll with this sale. But Barbies just keep going on and on and on. Really neat Indian lot there. And let's see, I think I will show you these antique and vintage in a minute. We'll set up our backdrop here at the stage tomorrow. So this at the front here, this is going to be your uncatalogued Barbie. We did find this complete set of Rainbow High as well. And there's some more Rainbow High on the other side. Okay, here's some of the vintage lots that were not in the catalog. In fact, so all this on the front here was not in the catalog. Not quite as nice on condition on these. This would be a different deal here, but still complete set of the Bob Mackies. More holiday, and then some vintage Barbie. This last box here on the end is going to be a lot of Francie and tagged, mostly all tagged clothing there on the end. Let's see, so then after those Barbies, got 2 more rows back here. The Barbies are kind of taking the most volume in the sale, just because of all these boxes the way they are and how full they are. So there's that other wardrobe and the sealed shipper, that second lounge kitty set. But just look at all these shippers in here. Unbelievable. On and on and on. If you have any interest in dolls, I would urge you to give me a call, consider driving. We do have several people have contacted me driving in from, 1 or more states away. I think this one's going to be worth your time. Just given the volume of material we have here to sell, we only have one day to do it. So, we're planning on being done by 4 o'clock. So that gives us 7 hours of selling, and everything's going to sell. So you'll have a good shot at getting some things for your collection, or if you're a dealer, for reselling. So, look at the condition on these, no crushed corners, hardly any wear at all. So really, really, really nice. And I will get to vintage and antique and vintage just a minute, but a couple neat handbags. I got it turned around. That was the one we had in the ad. Monster High. It's at the end of the Barbie section, but some good high-end Monster High there. No pun intended. So that's the end of the Barbies. Then we've got a few Steiff animals here. Steiff and Gund, and then I think we swing into the, still in the catalog area. This will be start of session 2, where we get into more of the vintage dolls. A little bit of American Girl. No full-size American Girl in this sale. We've had those before, but some Shirley Temple, bunch of Terry Lee and family, bunch of mid-century vinyl and hard plastic. Quite a bit of doll furniture you'll see coming up. Lots of extra outfits and accessories, doll stands. These are some of the more mid-century dolls. Bunch of doll clothing there, doll cases. There's quite a few Madame Alexanders. And then we kind of get into the antique Bisque section. French and German. Mostly German. There are some French. There's a Schoenhut that's stuck in. We've got a whole table full coming up. I realize this probably is not the best way to display these dolls. We just have such limited time with the building here, where it does make it difficult to display them on stands and all that, but we'll try to protect them the best we can. Space is at a real premium this time, as you can obviously tell. I'm still tracing the catalog here. You've even got stuff underneath the tables. These lots of china heads just stuck under there. That cast iron stove stuck under there. Quite a few china heads. Generally grouped them by size. There are a couple rare hair variations in here. You'll just have to come check them out. There's a lot of dollhouse size dolls, dollhouse chinas and Parians. So if they're in a bag, that's the way they're going to sell. We've grouped, some of the medium-sized Bisque that way, and quite a number of really large Bisque as well. A couple French fashions here, FG types, the stockinette cloth dolls, Italian stockinette, this giant Bisque here, WPAs. We've got a couple Alabama babies, lots of really cool artist dolls. And okay, here's the Schoenhuts. A lot of people have asked about these. We've got 2 of the molded hair Schoenhuts, and then the baseball player. And then also this lot, definitely want to check it out, lot 569. You've got the Schoenhut table and chairs, the clothing, and a bunch of other Schoenhut items. That's going to be a really good lot. And then we've got a bunch of really nice dollhouse items, just packed in as tight as they could be. These will all sell by the flat, the dolls and the accessories. For instance, I think there's 4 boxes in that one lot, all the dollhouse furniture, doll stands. And then that's kind of the end of session 2, the catalog. And then we will sell the antique and vintage dolls that are not in the catalog. And that represents this back section here. Let me spin around a little bit. Now, I do want to point out that just because these weren't in the catalog does not mean they're really any lesser, any better, any worse than what was in the catalog. We just do not have enough time to handle these, and I apologize, they are kind of stacked 2 and 3 deep. There are some really nice antique dolls in here. I think there's a Jumeau hiding in here, another French Belton type. You're just going to have to come look for yourself. Look at this giant one here. So there are some really, really good dolls. Got a Lindsay in the original box. So we just kind of did not have enough time or space to properly do these, but we're going to take some time at the sale since it is kind of a short catalog. Usually we'll do up to about 800 lots in the catalog. So we've only got 500 and some this time. So we'll have a couple hours to spend going through these. A couple vintage Terry Lees in there. There are some really nice China heads in this collection. Vinyls and everything else. So we just we'll take our time. We'll have a little bit more time on Friday tomorrow to kind of sort through this stuff. I think that is an artist, French artist doll there. Some vintage Barbie and Midge. And so you're just going to have to come in person to kind of see these. I think we did take pictures of everything. Even though it's not in the catalog, there are photographs of everything back in this section. The Barbies on the front table, those were not photographed on the website, just in this video only. So hopefully I spent enough time where you could see that. I think this stuff was photographed. This will be uncatalogued as well. Lots of dollhouse diorama type stuff, cloth items. This is an entire box of Oriental. That needs to be pulled out tomorrow. And then in this section up here in the horseshoe, we call it, this is all uncatalogued as well. This will be part of session 3. But you'll see there's lots of clothing, lots of furniture, kind of a nice, I don't know, East Lake style bed there with the mirrors. I realize you're not going to be able to see everything with the video here, but we got furniture stacked underneath. So this is one where you'll need to just come kind of dig and look through this stuff, see what we missed. So that's everything in the room. So you can see we're in a 4,000 square foot room here, so we barely have room for people, but we know you're the most important part of the sale. If you want to come, reserve your space. We'll reserve your seat and whatnot. A lot of people like to sit in their assigned seat. So the sale will start 9 a.m. Saturday, March 25th. And this is kind of my view from the auctioneer podium. So just go one more time around, just kind of give you an idea of the scale and the scope of this sale, which is massive. So everything will sell. Might need a trailer, might need an SUV. Hope you plan on buying a lot and taking a lot of it home with you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can call or text me at 913-526-8622. And text is often a good way to reach me. You can follow us on Facebook. Sign up for our email list at the bottom of the website there. We do use Instagram once in a while, but Facebook and our email list is probably the best way to keep in touch with what's going on. So I hope to see you at the auction on Saturday. Thanks a lot. Bye.